Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's topic is about why I regret getting my Chanel Jumbo. So first things first, a few facts about the bag I have. I believe I got this bag around 2016 or 2017, and it's in the black silver hardware caviar leather. It's in the jumbo size, and if you're curious to know about the dimensions, I'll link it down in the description below. Now today's video won't really be a review about this handbag in particular, but really reasons why I do regret getting this bag. So if you already own this bag or are thinking about getting this bag, please let me know in the comments below. Now the first reason why I do regret getting this bag is the weight. This bag on its own is pretty heavy because it's multiple layers of leather. It has this heavy chain strap, and the silver hardware all adds to its weight. As you can see, this bag without anything inside weighs this much. So can you imagine, after you put in a few personal items, your phone, wallet, keys, basic essentials, it starts to add to its weight a lot more. And then because this bag is supported by two chains, which are relatively narrow, they don't really offer a great buffer on your shoulder, especially if you're wearing something thin or you don't have shoulder pads. The weight of the bag and the chain starts to bite into the shoulder and can cause quite a bit of strain. And also, this bag is not really as hands-free as it looks. Because of its weight, I often have to secure it by putting my hand on the chain. And so because of its weight and because of just my own security issue, I lose one hand and I only have one to use for other items. And furthermore, its weight is best supported with these two chains. You can try to extend it and wear it as a longer chain bag. But you can see the bag doesn't really carry very well as a crossbody bag. It's a little bit, it looks suddenly more like a messenger bag, and it just doesn't add to its aesthetic and its style. So really it's a double chained shoulder bag. Oh, one other thing that just came to mind in terms of a con about this bag is the fact that it's also so big. There's more surface area for damages. So, you could easily scrape this against a pillar or against a wall if you're maybe in a crowded area. So I can see scuffs around the corner, or the edges of the bag are prime locations for damage. So, that's something to keep in mind. It's bigger, it has more real estate, so if you were to sit on it or accidentally, just, squish the bag, it could take a little damage. So being bigger also means more prone to damages. Now, the second reason why I regret getting this bag is I just don't have that many occasions to use it. For something this size, you would want to put a lot of things in it, but because of the weight issue, it sort of discourages me from taking this bag. There are so many other bag options I can use if I wanted to really carry many things. But then also, if I wanted to carry a fewer things or go to maybe a fancy dinner in the evening, it's also awkward to bring this bag because it's so much bigger, and then I would have a very empty bag if I only had maybe my purse and my lipstick and my phone. So because of its size, it leads to a heavier weight, which is also a burden. But because of its size as well, and if you only bring a few items, you end up having a very empty big bag, and it's sort of strange to carry that around if you didn't have to. So unfortunately, this bag always seems to end up staying in my closet every day. Thirdly, it's a choice of hardware for me. When I bought this bag, I was all about silver hardware. I have a few Chanel bags, and they're all silver or gunmetal. And unfortunately, I have yet to own something in gold. And the reason is, now that I'm older and really understanding more about my skin undertone, I do realize I'm more of a gold olive undertone. So I have a little bit of a gold, jewelry here. And I think gold tends to suit my skin much better than silver. I can pull it off, but then this is the issue that really gets to me, is when I'm wearing an outfit that requires a belt, and my belt has a gold buckle, and I wanted to carry this bag. It's sort of a clash of the gold against the silver, and a little bit too much for me. So keep that in mind. If you're buying a handbag, ask yourself honestly, which hardware would you prefer the most? And what do you have the most in your wardrobe that will maximize the use of what you have? Okay, enough bag bashing. Let's talk a little bit more about the pros of owning this bag. Of course, it's an investment piece. When I bought this bag back in the day, it was around $4,872. I did get it outside of the US. I got it in Hong Kong. So maybe I had the benefit of not having to pay sales tax in addition. But as you know, this bag has gone up so much more in price right now. Even in the pre-love market, you have to pay so much more. So definitely an investment piece, something worth owning and keeping. Secondly, it's a classic. It's the Chanel flap bag that everybody talks about. It's the iconic Chanel bag. If I were to only own one Chanel bag, it would be this classic flap bag. So I am very happy that I have this bag. Deep inside, I know that I'm very lucky to own this bag. And thirdly, the color of the bag, the caviar leather, which actually makes it much more durable. You can see there are hardly any scratches on my bag. Of course, I have babied it a lot, and maybe only used it around 5 times since I've owned this bag. So it still looks brand new. So the final question is, do I still regret getting this bag? And the unfortunate answer is yes. To be honest, I would much rather have this bag in the medium size. Right now, I really just carry a few items with me. Wallet, phone, keys, maybe a lipstick. And so I really don't need such a big bag, and I would rather have a smaller handbag and then a separate hand carry bag. Say if I had to go to work and I needed to bring my laptop or more items, I would rather have another bag to carry to split the load and have my personal items closest to me in a smaller purse. So anyway, I hope today's video gave you a little light or insight on the cons about this bag. It's a beautiful bag. I'm still, I know I'm very fortunate to have this bag. But if you're thinking about which size is best for you, and the few shortcomings of this bag may actually shed some light or insight on whether you should get the jumbo. Anyway, I hope this video was helpful for you. Please subscribe and hit that notification button, and I'll see you next time.